Hey everyone, I'm here again with another pick a deck. So this reading is on what is the impact, how do you impact others, what is the impact that you made on others. So we have one is the Everyday Witches Tarot, the Modern Witches Tarot is 2, and then we have the Light Seers Tarot for number 3. So go ahead and take a second to pick your pile. We'll get started. So hello, this one's for you if you have chosen number 1 or the Everyday Witches Tarot. This is on what is your impact, how do you impact others, what is your impact on the people around you, how do you impact other people. I hope you guys are having a great day today and having a good weekend. What is your impact on other people? How do you impact others? We have the Page of Cups and we have the Ten of Cups. We have the Ace of Cups. Wow, lots of cups. We have the Four of Wands. We have the Ten of Wands. We have the King of Wands. I see a pattern here. We have Justice. We have Page of Wands. And we have the Chariot. And the Emperor. Okay, so how do you influence others? What is your impact on others? You're a very driven person, a very well-balanced person. You balance out your emotions well. I get a sense that you're kind of like you're a very emotionally pleasant person to be around. A lot of really happiness and joy, harmony kind of person. You're just very, such a delight to be around with your emotions. And you know who you are. You're a person who, you know who you are, and people really appreciate that. You might be like a little bit different. You can also be very childlike at times. And you influence people in your stability in your emotions, your stability in kind of like that energy that you bring to situations. Um, you like to start new things, like you're kind of what's the word? Motivated, inspired, impulsive. You like to create new things, start new projects. You enjoy spending time with others, like people enjoy spending time with you. Your energy is a little bit of a mystery to people, though. They're not really sure, like, what it is. And people really admire how you like handle your stresses. You're able to kind of really take hold of the things that stress you out, the burdens that you have, and really kind of figure out how to get them to a place where it's easier for you to deal with those. Yeah, very stable. You could be like some sort of leader. You could be like a boss or a manager. People look up to you. People appreciate you have kind of like a messiness about you, but it's not like messy as in like gross or ew. It's like you have this messiness that you kind of just like carry upon yourself, like with this confidence, this self-confidence of this messiness. And so it's kind of like this beautiful mess. Um, you're a very grounded person also. And people appreciate how you just can kind of like navigate situations. Like you just kind of take hold of situations. You kind of like have this leadership ability where you can lead yourself and others through maybe some more stressful or challenging times. And your impact on others is that you're a very caring person. Um, you're kind of like a free thinker, or you kind of like dance to the beat of your own drum. But people really admire that, and it's sort of like mysterious. Like you're always kind of like changing course just when people least expect it. And so you kind of like lead by example. Like you lead yourself and you lead others in a way where they're just so intrigued and want to follow. You're curious too. You like to learn. Creative, very creative, mysterious. You kind of like forge your own path too. You're a person who doesn't really follow other people. You kind of like create the way for yourself, and then other people follow that. So you're like a natural leader, which is awesome. All right. Well, I think that's what I have for you. If you chose this one, if this doesn't resonate, feel free to choose another pile, choose another deck. Thank you guys for stopping by. Hi, this is for everyone who chose number 2. This is on how do you impact others? What is your impact on the world? How do you impact other people around you? I hope you guys are having a great day. Oh, I thought something was crawling on me. I hate that. How does everyone who chose the second deck influence others? We have the Ten of Cups. The last pile has Ten of Cups also. We'll move that up a little bit. We have the Page of Wands. The last pile also has Page of Wands. So if you resonate with this pile, you might want to check out number 1 too. Queen of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. Oops. We have Eight of Wands. And then we have the Two of Cups. We have the King of Wands. The last pile has King of Wands also. We have the Seven of Pentacles. back of the deck, we have King of Swords. So how do you impact others? What is your impact on others? Your impact on others is your ability, how you kind of make decisions. You make decisions in kind of a loving way, in kind of a learning from the past way. People really admire how resourceful you are. You're kind of like a nurturing person, but you're also somebody who can kind of like figure out how to create the things in your life to have stability, sometimes even without having much to go off of. People enjoy spending time with you. You're a curious, kind of passionate leader. That kind of came out in the last one too. You're always kind of like moving, like you might like to physically move, like dance or walk or run, um, or you might enjoy traveling. You always kind of have a lot to say, and the things that you do say are very substantial. People have seen how you've worked really hard to get where you are. It hasn't just really seemed to come naturally, but people are impacted by watching you and observing you kind of like struggle and have to be patient, have to have faith in things for them to come to fruition. And they've watched this process, and it's pretty impressive. People are also impacted by, there's not a lot that really scares you. Like, you do have, there are things that have caused you fear, but you haven't chosen to kind of dwell there or live in that space of fear. You're also like a very wise, intelligent person. You're somebody who thinks very logically, can kind of like strategize your way out of situations, but you also have kind of like a unique way of strategizing these situations. Um, People find you very enlightening, like when they talk to you, or people really enjoy talking to you because you have a lot to offer. You give them really good insights, really deep insights. You kind of like force people to think about things in a different way than what they've originally thought. People see you as lucky too. They see you as lucky, but they also see you as someone who kind of has worked hard for that. We see you as someone who kind of like balances your emotions well, balances your energy well. You really, your most impactful thing is like this movement. You're always trying to create new things, go new places, try new things, do new things. Um, and that's impactful. All right. Well, I think that's all I have for you guys. So thank you guys so much for stopping by. And if this did not resonate, feel free to check out one of the other piles. This is for those of you who chose the third one, the Light Seers Tarot, and we're on the topic of how do you impact others? What is your impact on other people? What impact do you have on others? We have the Three of Swords. We have Justice. We have Page of Wands. We have Eight of Wands. The last pile had Eight of Wands too. And Justice, I think. Or wait, no, that was the first pile. Six of Wands. The Five of Swords. We have Eight of Cups. We have Six of Cups. And we have King of Wands. And then on the back of the deck we have the Nine of Wands. So what is your impact on the world? How do you impact others? How do you impact those around you? You've kind of been through a lot. A lot of kind of like really heartbreaking or harsh things. And people have watched how you've really, the choices that you've made out of having these more like adverse things happen in your life. And they really appreciate that. It's been really impactful to see how you could walk away and how you can kind of like not only walk away, but really maintain and sustain this energy of and this momentum within your life. Like it's like you kind of just bounce back from things. And that's been really impactful for people. People see you as very successful. And it looks like you might not see yourself, like you might doubt yourself and you might hold a lot of self-doubt, but that's not the impact that you have on people. People see you as very successful. They see you as very like energetically flowing and moving. They see you as having a lot of discernment of, what you need to walk away from, how to walk away from it, when to walk away from it. Like you have like a good sense of like timing. And they see you as someone who's like very happy and very joyful. And I think the impact comes from people know that you've kind of been through a lot. They might not know like the whole story, but they know that there's, a backstory to this, but they see you as very successful. They're very curious about how you like have turned around, how you've kind of like transformed these situations into something positive for yourself. They see you as a leader. You could be you're intimidating to people too, and I think this is because of this. Um, yeah, like you've been through a lot, and you might feel resistance or feel self-doubt or self-shame, but that's not what you kind of like. That's not what comes out to the rest of the world. The rest of the world sees this very successful, very loving, caring, um, kind, charismatic person, somebody who's full of energy, somebody who knows when to walk away from things, somebody who kind of like knows their worth. But there is this like, some people are intimidated by you because you are such a leader. You are such a, what's the word I'm looking for? You're like a transformative type of leader. Like you kind of go your own path, but the way that you do it is just very classy, very graceful. Um, that has a huge impact on people. You kind of have this like childlike energy too, this excitement about life, and people find that very impactful, bubbly. Um, you kind of like you're able to like pick yourself up when you're down and um, kind of get moving. People are very impressed with how much you've been through and then how much you're able to really overcome that. And um, you know, it's almost like unreal. You're almost like this like enigma. Like how do they do that? How do they like overcome all this stuff and then just bounce back and have all this energy and have all this leadership and um, these transformative qualities. You have like you impact others with your ability with animals and with children. Um, kind of like exude this sort of like self confidence. Other people are just very curious about it. So hopefully that resonates. I think that's what I have for you guys. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. If this didn't resonate, feel free to pick out one of the other piles. And thank you guys again for stopping by. I will talk to you guys later.